Azure App Service is a fully managed platform for building, deploying, and scaling web apps. It supports multiple languages and frameworks, including .NET, Java, Node.js, and Python. With built-in auto-scaling and high availability, it simplifies the process of managing infrastructure. Azure App Service also integrates with other Azure services, providing a comprehensive solution for modern web applications. A custom DNS name allows you to use a personalized domain for your web app instead of the default Azure-provided domain. This enhances your brand's visibility and credibility. Custom DNS names are essential for businesses that want to maintain a consistent online presence. They also make it easier for users to remember and access your web app. Mapping a custom DNS name to your Azure App Service offers several benefits. It improves brand recognition, provides a professional appearance, and enhances user trust. Additionally, it allows for better SEO performance and easier access for users. Custom DNS names also enable the use of SSL TLS certificates, ensuring secure communication between users and your web app. Before mapping a custom DNS name to your Azure App Service, ensure you have an active Azure subscription and an app service plan. You also need a custom domain registered with a domain registrar. Access to the DNS settings of your domain registrar is crucial for configuring the necessary DNS records. Lastly, ensure your web app is up and running on Azure App Service. To begin, navigate to your Azure App Service in the Azure portal. Under the Settings section, select Custom Domains. Click on Add Custom Domain and enter your custom domain name. Azure will verify the domain ownership by checking the DNS records. Follow the instructions to add the required DNS records at your domain registrar. Azure requires verification of domain ownership to ensure that you have the right to map the custom domain. This is done by adding a TXT record to your domain's DNS settings. The TXT record contains a unique value provided by Azure. Once added, Azure will automatically verify the ownership. This process may take a few minutes to propagate. After verifying domain ownership, configure the DNS records to point to your Azure App Service. Add an A record with the IP address of your app service. Additionally, add a CNAME record for the www subdomain pointing to your app service's default domain. These records ensure that traffic to your custom domain is directed to your Azure-hosted web app. Once the DNS records are configured, return to the Azure portal and navigate to your app service's Custom Domains section. Select your verified custom domain and click Add Binding. Choose the appropriate SSL TLS certificate if you have one. This binds the custom domain to your app service, making it accessible via the custom URL. Enabling HTTPS is crucial for securing communication between users and your web app. In the Azure portal, navigate to the TLSSL settings of your app service. Enable HTTPS and select the appropriate SSL TLS certificate. This ensures that all traffic to your custom domain is encrypted, protecting sensitive data and enhancing user trust. Sometimes issues may arise during the DNS mapping process. Common problems include DNS propagation delays, incorrect DNS record configurations, and SSL certificate errors. Ensure that DNS records are correctly configured and give sufficient time for changes to propagate. Use Azure's diagnostic tools to identify and resolve issues promptly. Regular monitoring and maintenance are essential to ensure the continued availability and performance of your web app. Use Azure Monitor to track the health and performance of your app service. Regularly check the status of your DNS records and SSL TLS certificates. Renew certificates before they expire to avoid service disruptions. For advanced configurations, consider using Azure Traffic Manager to distribute traffic across multiple app services. This enhances availability and performance by directing users to the nearest or best performing instance. Additionally, explore custom SSL TLS certificates for enhanced security and compliance. Azure provides various tools and services to support advanced DNS and traffic management needs. Mapping a custom DNS name to your Azure App Service is a straightforward process that enhances your web app's professionalism and user trust. Follow best practices such as enabling HTTPS, regularly monitoring your app, and keeping DNS records up to date. By leveraging Azure's robust platform and tools, you can ensure a seamless and secure experience for your users.